Welcome back, everyone, to Swords and Magic and Stuff with Meriador Mistakes. We are heading into episode 61, and there is a mirror in my room. Look at that. No, we're going to leave the mirror alone today. We have a bit to do. We are busy. We've started out the tired tap-in because that's our respawn point for the moment. We do have quests in here to do. So many quests. Please let me out of your inn. There we go. I know, but what was it? I needed to find the schematic for a maple bow. Sigh. And I looked it up and I can't find where to find them. So I think they're in a chest. I think. But there's so much to do in this area that I haven't done. I'd like to access my bank and put across as many items as I can. That was not promising. Okay, we're going to have to do a little bit of inventory tidying again. That's right, because I've got all those nice chests. Right, we do have to do inventory. We're going to make a massive withdrawal. Okay. I know, I had not planned to do this. I'm just gonna pull everything out for the moment, as much as I can. We're going to be moving like a wounded duck shortly, but that's okay. I mean, I've got furniture and everything that we can be putting somewhere, so I know this is not good. All right, we'll put a few things back in, like our tickets and our seasonal objects. We'll pop those back in. We might have a look at all right, I've updated something. Oh, I wish I knew what that was about. Let us sort everything out so that everything's kind of where it needs to go. And although why it isn't grouping the flour together, I don't know. See, look at that. It's all over the place like a dog's breakfast. Anyway, pumpkin guts. That can go back in the bank. The cursed bones can go back in the bank. Okay. The festival tickets can go back in the bank. And so can the ornaments. Those green ornaments were more difficult to find. I'm going to put the artifacts back in the bank as well, because we haven't gone and rescued the person we need to rescue. We'll eat the candy. That'll be easy. We're going to keep the fishing stuff. Oh, I wish I had somewhere else to put these books. I know, it's really starting to chafe. Shush. Alright, we're not using our quiver because it's not as good as our backpack. And I love it, but Gold Claw's armor. See, I wish I could... Right, we are putting the oak fishing rod away. We are, because we're fishing with the maple fishing rod. We'll put Gold Claw's armor away, the spare bag away, and the circlet. Alright, I'm not using either of my pets. You mean I've got 3 of those? Alright, don't ask me how I managed that. I'm not using my bows, so our bows can go away. I think I'm using the shield. Will you put the manky shield away? Right, now this is where we start to make sure we don't have duplicates. So any duplicate weapons are staying in the backpack and they will be sold. Okay. I've got to remember that I've got 2 daggers that I'm using. So that's probably not a dagger I want. That's the dagger that's going in for display. That's a dagger that I'll be using when I'm increasing my thief skills. Alright, here's that. So I have a captain's dagger and a crescent dagger. So these are to go on my weapons racks. I have a golden stick. I like it. Special pitchfork. And go back here. Spear. Graham's broken rod. I know eventually we're going to be able to do something with that. So I don't want to get rid of it. So we're going to pop that away. Iron spear. Alright, we want that one. Wooden spear. We want that one. Sapling staff of earth. I'm not sure why I have two of them. So we will pop we'll sell one. Crude staff of ember. Crude makeshift staff of frost. Healing staff. It was that, yeah, we were using the sapling staff of earth in our weapons, so we do need one in our weapons rack. Okay, strange branch. Even stranger branch. No, thorn staff of chaos. Okay, that's a dagger. So this is an iron sword. This is a moonblade. This is a wooden sword. Then I have, oh my god, I've got books. I can't place those, can I? Because it'd be nice to place them in the house. Alright, we'll leave them in as furnishings for the moment. What is that? That was lightning. Okay, the ancient artifact, I'd love to be able to display it. I'm going to put it in there, hopefully one day I can. And I'm going to put this dagger in there as well. We're going to sort these out so the daggers sit all together nicely because it's pretty that way. And, okay, now my bank is a much happier bunny. I have a bunny bank. Alright, then all of the rest is ingredients and crafting stuff, which I really want to get into its own chests. Okay, let's go and deal with that. We will ride the turtle, I think. I know, altar and doors, it's not pretty. It is just not pretty. Even the turtle's encumbered. Oh, that's so worrying. Alrighty. So what we're going to do, we've got some lovely maple chests. We might as well pick up our ingredients as well that we made. Alright. Oh, I know, what's wrong with me? Don't answer that. That bit's done. Alright, let's go. What do I have in here, you ask? Oh, look, I dread to find out. I really do. Okay. Let's, the snow has got to go in the bank. I'm not telling him we're putting a bucket of snow in his bank. The guy will have a pink fit. Well, that's where that went. Well, let's just get those out. There's my copper keys. We'll grab those. They're no use over here, though. I'm going to have to put them in a chest on Azura. Okay. Now we're even heavier. We'll have to come back. Oh, no, we need to do those other crops, don't we? Alright, we'll put our seeds away in a minute. Why am I not getting off this? I'll show you why. Okay, well maybe this is just as quick. Oh, we are so slow. This is why we weren't getting off the turtle, okay? Happy now? I'm actually thinking I should have probably harvested everything else so my gardening skill went up, so I had a better chance of getting seeds. There we go. Farming skill level 18. I think it's your farming skill level that governs your chance of seeds. Alright. Okay. Turtle time. I don't even know if our turtle can jump, our tortoise can jump. Oh yeah, well it can try. That's all we ask. Good tortoise. Alright, we are not going to fit everything in here, but we are going to give it our best shot. Let's just get off the tortoise. Open the door. And, right, there's nothing in that one. I'm just making sure they're empty before I start. It does look like I didn't fill them up to start with, which is probably very smart of me. Alright, how do I want to do this? There's so many ways to do it, all of them wrong, all of them right. Let's sort this out. Alright, now. Alright. Let's go to crafting first. Oh, I feel really overwhelmed. Let's do our rocks first. So in the bottom box, right, we're going to put our raw materials for our rocks. This might end up being the wrong way to go about it. Yeah, I'm thinking the rocks take up the least space. Why don't we just change our mind entirely again? And let's do our alchemical ingredients first. That's got to be an alchemical ingredient, right? I don't know. That's right. Let's go to things we know are alchemical ingredients. See if I can remember what they are. Okay, that has 30 spaces. That's really comfy and nice. Alchemical. I think stardust is alchemical, but it's also not alchemical. It's also a cooking ingredient. I can't remember if these are. We'll stick them in here anyway. They are. Venomous fangs is a crafting ingredient. Alright. So now we're kind of there. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking probably we'll do our raw rocks and things in the next one over. So we'll make this a mining chest. That sap is also one of those. So at the moment everything's manageable, and I think as long as we keep up with our crafting it's going to stay relatively, oh my god, knock on wood and fingers crossed and all that kind of stuff. Alright, raw rocks. I'm going to put, these are raw and they're kind of rocks. I know, I'm going to have to think about selling them. Seriously think about selling them. Raw rocks, so that would be our ore. What even does mud come into? I may have to experiment and explore. Alright, we'll call those raw rocks as well. And that's a raw kind of rock. I don't want to be quite where I was last time with all of this stuff. Right, so the next chest up, we're going to go ingots. I mean, I'm well on my way to being that way. So I need to just be more crafty, do more crafting more regularly. Alright, so we've got ingots in that box. We're going to go up to the very top box. We're going to put our processed metals and ore in. So like our plate and our things, we'll put those in the top. Alright, over here we're going to put our timber. No, because timber is less than, let's do this, our raw cloth. So I need a timber rack and I need a timber box, set of timber boxes and a set of cooking boxes. So that'll have to come next. So our raw materials. Okay, that's our raw materials. And the next box up, we're going to put our processed materials that can be processed even further. And in the box above that, we're going to put our processed materials for that. Okay, I have a ton of baking I need a fish box as well. So, how are we looking? We're still in the red. Oh, hey, no. Sorry, that wasn't what I was looking for. I was looking for this one. So we're literally go to all. I want to see how many things out of. Yeah, see, we have 24 pockets. We are so overloaded. It's not funny. All right, the turtle's moving a little bit better now. So let's go and put our seeds away. That'll lighten our turtle a lot. We'll do some farming in a bit, but first we'll do this. So anything seedy. I should have put my furniture down as well. All right. Look, this is easier if I do it this way. Okay. I know. All right, I'll think about it. Okay. That's tidier. He doesn't jump real well. That's a broken fence right there. Okay. Why did I stop here? Oh, because I'm thinking about crafting something. That's why. Alright. In our crafting materials, I have maple planks. I think I put all my nails away and all the stuff to make nails with. Let me just see what I need. For a medium wooden box, because I really didn't think that through. So I need a medium, a small, so 2 medium, 2 small, and 2 tiny. Let's go alphabetical. Alright. So 10 darkwood planks, which I definitely have, and a gold ingot. I need my notebook. So let's check it out. Alrighty. So we need gold ingots. And we need dark wood. The evil wood. Oh, okay. Now we need a small. 2 small. Here we go. Ooh, I have a small item display. I wonder if I can put that little gate thing in it. So I need maple planks for the next one. Maple plank, and that's dark wood plank. Alright, and I need iron ingots. Okay, and then we need a tiny storage chest, which is oak plank and copper ingots. Okay, I'm going to try for 3 of each. I'm not sure how far we're going to get, because I mean, that looks like I'm going to be one short straight there. Let's go find our tortoise, because what we need is more weight to carry. So we're just going to sort our storage problems out, because it's not fun. The storage problem is not fun. I mean, I could sell everything and that would solve it, but then we would be constantly gathering what we need. See, now, this makes it a lot easier to do, doesn't it? Maybe. She says getting the wrong box again. Alright, so we need some gold ingots, iron ingots, and copper ingots. Now we're going to try and make 3 of each thing if we can. There's nowhere I can just buy a maple plank either. It's annoying. It's like, I'm short, I just want to buy it. No, you can't. Go and find it, you lazy creature. Alrighty. Let us make... We'll start at the top. Where's our tiny storage chests? Let's see if we can make 3 of them. Right, and medium storage. No, small wooden chests. We're going to be 1 plank short, so we'll max that out. Oh, new recipes. Well, hang on, let's just go with level then. Bunk beds, fancy shelves, decorative shelves. Nice. What's that look like? There's no preview. That's okay. That's alright, we'll get there. Let's go back to alphabetical and we're looking for medium. I just want everything to be a lot more viable than it is right now. Medium wooden chests. We can do 3. Look at that. And you know what? Maybe I should do 1 more for fishing. So we needed to do 1 for carpentry and 1 for cooking. And then we needed to do 1 for fishing. So we've got this. We've got this. Alright. And we were going to put crafting benches in as well. So I'm putting my cooking up here. No, I'm putting a dining room there, aren't I? And I'm putting my kitchen here. We need to probably deal with that. And my crafting benches. Oh, that's right. We're going to put our cooking boxes here. Maybe before I unload everything, I need to get my crafting things in. Yeah. So, I wonder if there's a divider I can use between the bed area and the kitchen area. Alright. Into tab. Into furniture. And we are tiny, small, medium. Now, we had alchemy down there already, right? So we're actually looking for wooden or timber. I'm actually going to just drop it. If I have the benches along the wall, I should have space in the middle for 1 more stack. So I'm going to put it about... I went to turn it the wrong way. Try again. Alright. Here because there's no benches. Alright. And I want to place it. Okay, that's for my timber. Which means I want a small to go on top. And then I want a tiny to go on top of that. Okay. Now I should have still space around the walls to put my benches, and I still have my storage. So that is where my wooden storage is going to go. We are going to go back. I'm probably going to need my nails. So let's grab that. What's in this box? You know what, I'm going to grab that in case. I don't think I need it, but anyway. Okay, that one is fixable. I'm going to grab the stones in case we need them. We shouldn't, but you never know, your bad luck in a big city. Okay. We're not doing any cloth work just yet. So all of that should be okay. We're not doing any weapons work either. Alright. I know. What I need, and I may end up having to come back, is I need a kitchen. Alright, I'm pretty sure that what I've got in my furniture, so I've got a single plate counter with a divider. Okay, I do have a counter with shelves, a small open counter. Cool. What I don't have is a cooking. I have some wall art too. Table, mirror, glass, plushies, books, kettle. Okay, you know what? We've got a few things we can put away first. That'll give us a bit of an idea about some of the space we've got. I keep thinking this is a 2-story house, but it's not. It's single story, split level. All right. Okay. No, get off the turtle. It's not helpful. All right. I have a desk. So we wanted to put a desk here. How do I turn again? Q. And I want to go snap to grid because it's just easier to move things around. I'm pretty sure it's meant to go that way, but let's just turn it. It doesn't matter. Okay, there's our desk. I know we'll get there. Now I have this bed, which is a full bed with blue bedding. I have an armoire, which I would love to fit there, but it won't go. So we're going to put it over here. That was messed up. In one of the games I play, you turn it by using your shift key. And so I've played it so often that when I try and do things here, it's just second nature. Oh, I can fit that in there. Let's do that then. Actually, let's see if we can fit it over here. This is where I would like it if I could. Okay. We're not getting rained on. Oh, that is so good. Oh man, I really like that. I know, I'm a bit excited. It's okay. Now, do I have a bookshelf? I have an empty bookshelf. I have 3 of them. Well, one of them definitely belongs over here. Q, girl, Q. And I think we can get another one in. We might be able to get another 2 in. Let's see what we can do with this window. Leave the mirror window in. I reckon I can sit these 2 side by side. Alright, this is probably not what I had planned, but I did say we were going to fix our inventory. I have places to put things, even better. It's almost looking a little homey. I need to get some lights in. I don't think I have any though. Fancy mirror, flower fountain. A flower fountain? I wonder what that looks like. I know, we've got to look at it, but not yet. Okay, I want the bed. Whoa. Alright. But I was thinking, and it looks like it definitely will. We're going to put it right here. I'm going to put it here. The reason being is I have dreams of a nightstand going in there. I don't think that's going to work. Let's move it a little bit that way. That may have to move. Yeah, I think so. Ah, don't you hit it out of frustration. Rude. Where'd the bed go? Let's grab it again. Right click. Now that is an interesting option. Because we could use that to delineate the space. Just put it there for a minute. No, it's no. Okay, I hear you. It'd be nice to just be able to pick it up and rearrange it, but that's not quite how it works. Let's cue it back the way we had it. And we're going to put it right there. And we still have, we don't have space to walk in there. Don't talk to me. We're fine. Fine, I tell you, fine. Alright, I need to move it over just a bit. So it looks like that looks like the best we can do. Yeah, because I do want to be able to get in beside it. It's got to be practical enough for that. Okay, so now we know where the bed is going to go. Now, this simple red cloth table, we're going to put this thing here. Right? I should be able to fit chairs on either side of that now. I know I am having fun. Leave me alone. Single plate. Well, okay, hands off. This is for display, not eating. You wish. We're going to sit it right here. We need a few more of them. Okay, a small counter with a divider. Okay, I want to leave the counters until I know where I'm putting the thing. The kitchen thing. Okay. Let's go with whatever's next. Stone path. More stone path. More stone path. Tabletop picture of James. That's going in a bookshelf. Because it's not creepy or anything. Just to remember our time in we'll get there. Tall glass. I have 2 of them. Okay, it's almost looking like a home now. Don't be scared. Oh wow, but we still have so far. Fancy end table with doily. Because I want that there. Technically, that's going to be a pain. Oh, right, I can put things in that. It's a bedside table because I'm going to have other stuff on the other side of this. A cute yellow mailbox, basket full of apples. We'll wait till we've got a hearth and some cabinet counters up. Candle holder. That's what we wanted over here. I just want space for it and a book because I don't want much. Oh, how many of these do I have? Just the 2. I like it already. Okay. Okay, I've got some cute human plushes and things. A fancy mirror. Right, where am I putting it? Right, I know, it's got to go in here. Alright, so I need to move this. I know it doesn't show it as targeted, but trust me, it's targeted. We're going to put the bookshelf over here. Just cue that there. So we're going to start to delineate the space. Then we're going to go over here and we're going to find that mirror again. That looks like the back of it. We're going to put it here. That is a fancy mirror. Oh, I like it. And we can use it. Okay, look at that. Now we have a place to change our clothes in our house. Okay, the next thing we need, well, I don't know if we need it, but let's have a look and see what we've got. Apples, cabinet counter, flower fountain. What is that? I see. That is very pretty, and I don't know where I'm going to put it. Okay. Green square cross. I should have been putting the rugs down first, actually. Okay, row of books. This is what our bookshelves are for. Maybe I should turn that round. I don't know. Alright, I'll get there eventually. Row of books. Let's grab that thing again. Alright, so we need to... Yeah, turn it around. Alright. What's next? You know what? I think Captain James's picture needs to not be in my bedroom or my office. It can actually go in here. And then my row of books needs to go in here. Actually, it could go down here and I could put my plushies on those shelves. We'll see in a minute. Because, you know, they look like they're for tall things. There we go. Now my office is starting to look more like an office. Let's tab again. Wooden chests, dirt plots, wall art. Wall art. I know I want them, but I just don't want them up yet. Alright, basket full of apples, cabinet, counter, cucumber, plush, letterbox, flower fountain, green square cross-stitch rug. Now, the problem with having put everything else down first is that I actually need to pick it all up in order to put this rug down, because it won't accept it. Oh, no! Are you right there, Meriador? Okay. Alright, so, well, now we know where things are going to go. I'm going to have to put it all away. In order to put my rug down. So just remember, when you're decorating in this game, you need to put the rugs down. It used to be the case in a couple of other games I played, but they changed it. The other things I really like about this game is even when your inventory is over full, it still lets you pick things up. It's just such a nice feature. Because it would get quite frustrating to have to put everything away and pick it all up again, and then discover halfway through that your backpack was full. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this green cross-stitch rug here. Okay. And then over in this space... Oh, now I have to put that away. My bad. I do wish it would tell me that I was correctly targeting the objects, but it doesn't, so we have to get used to that. I think in this space we're going to put an orange rug. I've got one in here somewhere. Can I have two? I don't think I have any other rugs, so we're going to put the orange cross-stitch rug in. Can I pivot it? Okay. Oh, you know, I think I like that better. It's brighter and happier. So we might put that one in over here. Alright, so I've got two nice happy spaces. Now I need to put everything back. Sigh. Alright, but at least we know where things go and where they fit. So we can just pop them in fairly easily. That's not placed right. I know, it's alright. It would be good to just, we could just sit it there and have like the tables around. No, that puts you back to the kitchen. Let's just try and make enough space for a chair. There we go. Plate, no, tall glass. And that should be, single plate. And that's a tall glass. That's a tabletop picture of James, for which I need an empty bookshelf. Oh, there's 3 there. Yeah. Let's go put these back where they belong. We might make our life easier by popping in that fancy mirror. I do like it. See, it's making me smile every time I see it. I don't know why, but it is. Alrighty, another bookshelf. And then this one is going over here. It'll do, it'll do. And then over here, we have a bed somewhere. Yep. Just make sure we can, yep, we can. I need that wardrobe, the armoire. Maybe move it over. Okay, I definitely don't like that mechanic. Now where to go? Oh, I have to pick it up. Right. We're good. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Right, let's try again. Try to be so derpy about it this time. Okay, it'll do. Now we need the fancy table, side table. Fancy end table. There we go. You know what? I wish that had like a blue doily to match the bed, or a red one, or the ability for us to color it. Tabletop picture of James is not going where you think it's going. It's going up here. When it wants to cooperate, there we go. A row of books. We know where that goes. Over here. All right, and a candle holder. So we had one on the desk. Let's just interact. And then we had one on the bedside table. Probably goes that way. Interact. I just love the warmth of the color. It's so pretty. Okay. Then we have, back to the top, that's right. Basket, apples, drawers, plush, yellow mailbox, flower fountain, hay bale, cross-stitch rug, jack-o'-lantern, not going in here, kettle with a handle, scarecrow plush, short glass, simple mirror, counter, 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 stone path, and wall art. I actually really like this one. It's only tiny though. If I can get it up on this wall here above. You're right there. No. I just need it to be lower. No, I know, right? Okay, let's try again. Oh, well, that's a problem. Oh no, you do not go up there. That was not the picture I thought it was. Oh, okay. I do like that. That's pretty. Except I think I wanted that one above the bed. What do you mean, come on? No, we're fine. We're doing stuff. Did I pick? There it is. Okay. Well, there's something up there though. Chicken. Okay. So now we've got a better idea of what we've got. It's starting to look a little bit more like a home. I don't know if I want to go outside with all of those. There might be some outside. Okay. Let's go and see if we can make ourselves a little bit of a kitchen. What do you mean I just got rid of stuff in my backpack? Yeah, I did. Now I need more stuff to put in it. Because I still need to be able to put my chests down. And I need to know where my kitchen is to be able to do that. Yes, we need more water. Use that. Oh no, it's... I know, carpentry station. What am I missing? I'm missing maple planks and nails. This was why we had to go on our maple plank run. I understand. There's no cooking. No. Alright, let me just go H. Yeah, we're not going to go out there yet. I know, we're finally getting set up. I've got another couple of houses to decorate after this, but today I think we're just going to do this one as best we can. So, the place to find, just walk on the table, girl, that's it. The place to find stuff here. You know, those guys have never done their music before. I love it. Oh, wow, okay. So what we're looking here is for a cooking station, if I can. Here. We can make one. Well, that's all I want is just one. For the moment. This is the first time I've heard the music being played at the inn. That's awesome. Okay. I just haven't noticed it. That's my bad. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put our cooking station into our house. And then we're going to put up our cabinets. And we're going to get a couple of more things out of our backpack. Wall shelves for the plushies I think have to go up as well. I just can't remember if I've got any. But we are definitely getting closer to the point of where I can say, yes, that's enough for now. We can now go and do other things. See, I don't have a letterbox out here. Wow. Have I got a cheery chirpy thing for you guys? A cute yellow mailbox. We're just going to sit that thing inside our property border. I know, it's really disconcerting. There we go. One cute yellow mailbox. Radio. Oh, come on, Meriador. We must nearly have the stuff out that we need out. Doesn't that look like such a good space now? It needs pictures. definitely. Lots of pictures. Tab. Alright, I have chicken wall art. Oh, I like that. That's cute. Alright, what other wall art have I got? Lava bloom wall art, which I want here. I just want it. Oh, excuse me, lava bloom wall art. You're not quite where I need you to. Really? It's just such a pain in the neck. Right, let's try that again. Okay. No, get out of the mirror. For God's sake. Okay, let's put our bookshelf back. That lava bloom wall art is being a pain in the neck. One empty bookshelf, which we will pivot around. Okay, that's not where I want it. Sigh. I know, it's just because I've got so much other stuff down. I'd actually literally have to make it easier. I'd have to pick everything up again. There we go. Now we're going to try, I'm just going to come in here. Maybe if I stand up on this, I'll get it where I need it to be. Alright, let's try this lava bloom wall art. That's right, I forgot I did that. Now I need it to be below the ceiling by a little bit and above the cupboard and about there. Yes. Okay, let's get the books back on the shelf because, you know, they absconded again. First chance they got. There we go. Alright. Now where's that kitchen counter gone? Maybe it doesn't count as furniture. Because normally it would be... Oh no, there it is. Normally it would be in the very last place. Okay. It does matter which way. We're going to just pivot it so that the fry pan handles are reachable. And we're going to move it so the wood is by the door. Alright, now I want to be able to put my cabinet counters in. What I wanted was a proper divider in between these spaces, but I don't think we can. Yeah, these are little low cabinets. So we're just going to have to I need a corner cabinet. Alright, I know, what am I doing? You know what we could do? No, give me that. I know where I went to pick it up. I know, we're going to mess with this now. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't show you what you're targeting when you're deconstructing. It's like, no! Okay. We got this though. We do. Where's my empty bookshelf? There it is. And we're going to pivot it. So we're going to do our privacy over here. Right? Bookshelf. I'm going to put another bookshelf in there when I have one. Over here, we're going to put our cabinet counters when I can find them again. No, that's not how we do it. Now we need to put enough space. So I don't want that there. Let me just put it here for a minute. Single plate, small open counter, small counter with divider, small counter with shelves. So let's look at this small counter with divider. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put that thing put it here. Okay, I think it can go about there. Right, and then we need to pick this one up again. And then we need to put it down again. Shh. Not there though. Okay, so I'm going to ignore... Oh, no, that's just going to drive me crazy. Put that there. I need a really small one so that there's a walkway. Yep, okay, we're going to do it this way. And we're going to grab that monstrosity and turn it so it's here. And then we're going to grab... I know, I'll put that down in a minute now that I've got a place for it. Small open counter. Yeah. Because I want the bed concealed by the thing. Right, that's going to go over here. Unless I just... No, it does not wish to cooperate. We'll put that there. What? Making things they were never designed to do? Oh, would I do such a thing? I would, absolutely. You're right. Small counter with shelves. So we're going to just make that like an extension of the thing. So now I have this little tiny kitchen. I'm actually thinking we're going to grab the counter with divider, this one. And it doesn't matter which way it's facing because I'm going to be hiding pretty much all of it. And then we're going to grab this counter here and we're going to pivot it. Drawers. Okay. And then... Oh yeah, simple red cloth table. It's going to go under the window. Look, I'm going to get the hang of driving this system yet. And then we're going to have our tabletop picture of James goes up here. And then we're going to grab out... Did I... It's not going to fit. That's okay. We'll leave it. Soup bowl. And a plate, not a tall glass. Okay. That's our plate. And that's our tall glass. And wall art, paladin. He looks like a ferocious chef. Actually, do I have a space in here for him? I do. Let's grab him down again then. No! For God's sake! Oh. I know. It would help if we could target what we were trying to remove. Excusing my alarm. Do not remove my entire structure. I'm going to put the angry chef up here. He looks like an angry chef. He's staying up there. Alright. Orange square rug, tiny wooden shack. Stone path, scarecrow plus, short glass. Now, we're going to grab that short glass like a little shot glass. We're actually going to put it. I'm going to put it on the shelf next to Captain James. We can drink a toast to the old boy. Stone path, stone path, stone path. Simple mirror. Scarecrow plush. Hay bale. Human plush. Jack-o'-lantern. Kettle with a handle. Right, can I put that on my stove? No, but I can put it beside the stove now. Which is what I wanted to do. Alright. Green square, flower fountain, cute human plush, basket full of apples. Oh, I like it. Where am I putting that thing? Right there. Okay, maybe not right there. Now, hopefully I aim at that. Let's just move it. There we go. Okay. I was sure I had some shelves, but it doesn't look like I do. Alright, now the whole point of putting all that in was so that I knew where I could put my chest with my cooking. My chest with my cooking stuff. Excellent. We have a problem solved. Grab that medium wooden chest, and we are going to pivot that thing. And you know what? I think I'm actually even going to put another one here. What? I have 3 of them. Weren't 2 of them supposed to be for timber? No, we can't have that. I need 1 for timber. 1 was for fish and 1 was for food. Right. Medium. Small. So we have our small wooden chest, which is going to go up here. I did forget I had to leave space for it. So now that I've remembered. Yeah, alright. Next. And then we have our teeny tiny storage chest. I'm going to probably just have to jump up here to place properly. Maybe I have to jump up here. Oh, yeah, that's better. No, up. There you go, girl. There you go. All right. Okay. That's what all that rigmarole was about. Oh my. Oh, that's annoying. I can't fit. No. I know. What I want is I want a cabinet that's about 3/4 of the width to just slide into that thing. All right. So what we're going to do instead then? Let's just grab that. And I do need to grab the kettle, and I do need to grab this one, because if we're going to do it this way, then we're going to go cabinet with drawers, and we're going to pivot it so we can see the drawers. Slide that in as close as we can get it. And then we're going to grab our small counter with the divider, because it almost looks like a bookshelf. Almost. And we're going to sit that thing in there. Okay. Now we're going to put our plushies. Cute human plush. Can she fit? Oh, I can fit them all on the shelves. Even better. Nice. Flower fountain, green square cross stitch, hay bale, human plush. So it's kind of like a reflection of that picture. That's really cute. I don't know if I want my plushie sitting there where they could, you know, watch me while I sleep. That's okay. We'll leave them there for the minute. If they freak me out too much, I will move them. Give me that. It wasn't where I wanted it to be. Okay, then underneath on the next shelf, because I'm pretty sure I have a scarecrow plush. Oh, that's not staying there. That would give me. Oh wait, it can sit over here. in the corner away from where I can see it. How cute is that? We might turn him around though. Okay. Flower, green stitch, hay bale, jack-o'-lantern, simple mirror, stone pot. Okay. Is that everything? I need to get some more plushies now. Oh, kettle with a handle. Alright, now it actually looks a little bit more in place. And you don't right click it. I know. I'm sorry. I'll get there. What else have I got? Alright, that is all our furniture done. Our other stuff. Oh, I wanted to see if I could put the books on shelves. No. That's a shame. I was hoping. Because they would look, it'd be cool to have them around. Okay. Quest items, no. Oh, I have to do something about that egg before it explodes in my backpack. Nothing in the wardrobe box. Right. Now, this is... Can I actually put anything in these cabinets? Like, is that a thing? It is with this one. Oh, look at that. How many spaces? It has 5 spaces. Let's put our herbs in this part. I know we're going to get a ton of herbs, but for the moment, I will put our coconuts. We'll pretend they're flavouring. They're not really, but anyway. Alright, they're in. You know what? I need a little refrigerating cabinet. Now, can I put anything? No. Alright. So down the bottom here, we were going to put our fish beds. But I have so few fish beds, I might actually put them in the very top chest. The chest with the least space. It's going to drive me crazy. Okay, fish bits. And you know what? We might put slime bits in there as well. So fish and slime, because they go together. Okay, and down in the very bottom one. Right, that at least it's easy to target these things. We're going to put our wheat. And we're going to put our flour. And we're going to put our sugar and our honey. So our base mixing ingredients. I'm going to put fruit and veg in the next two. You know what? We're going to put fish and butter in that top one. Put the butter in there. We might put the clams in there. They're kind of fishy. Eggs. Eggs go with the butter, right? Let's put them in there just for the minute. I'll move them around because it's not going to stay like this. Right. It's starting to look a little crowded, but it is starting to look a little more like home. That's nice. Alrighty. And I can cook in here. Look at that. Yeah. So my ingredients are not far away. Because where are all my ingredients actually? That's... Oh. No, I know what I haven't looked in. Ta-da! Found them! There's not that many though. Okay. So I'm just going to try putting veg in one and fruit in the other, just to start with. I've got flour in that one, haven't I? What have I got most of? Veg or fruit? Veg. Okay. Let's go with the veg in here. And we'll try and do cooking and stuff. I'm going to put the cocoa beans up with the flavourings. Right, there's our veg. And our fruit is going to have to go in this smaller box. Milk is going to go with the butter and the fish. We're going to pretend that's a refrigerated container. That can stay. We're going to eat those as we go. We're going to pretend skips are like coconuts and there's some kind of exotic flavoring. Here we go. 9. Okay, that's not going to work. So I want to put the milk in here as well. All right, we're going to pretend that these are fruit. Right. Okay, consumables are now almost at a manageable level. Crafting bits, that's what's making the big space. We need some lights in here. I've got to get some lights. These are my timber boxes. Timber boxes, raw materials are never going to be as many as the other materials. So I'm thinking, you know what, let's just do it this way. Raw materials first. Processed materials above it. Why do I have 158 coconuts? I don't know. Maybe we can answer that some other time. Down in here, we were going to put our raw, wasn't it? Raw in the bottom. Yeah, raw in the bottom. Processed in the next shelf up. Rightio. And then we were going to put our super processed up here. Oh, that's a gem that goes in here. I forgot to put the meat away. That's going to have to go in the fish box, but it won't fit in the fish box. So it'll have to go in the... What did I put in the bottom box? Yeah, because it's going to be used to make pies, so we'll put it in there. Okay, this is my alchemical. We were just putting things in willy-nilly for the start. Okay, now my raw materials should include these. I don't know where that goes. We're going to put it in there just in case. You know what? Feathers are... We're going to call them toppings. We're going to put them in here. Okay. It'll get there. We're fine. Coconuts are fruit. They can go in here. Meat is like fish, except I don't think it fits in the fish box. So we're going to put it down in the veggie, in the wheat flour box. Okay. That's that. Alright, so looking at everything. Look, it's changing colour. We're getting there. What have we not got in? So I've still got furniture that needs to go away, so we won't put that back in the bank. I've got weaponry that needs to be sold. Let me just have a look at that. So that's in my loadout. That's in my loadout. Uh-oh. Hunter Malay. Right. I've put my other combat axe away. I'm going to have to go get it. So I need to switch those around. Treasure hunting. Magic. Oh, because I did take everything out. There we go. And gathering. Okay. So these are what we're selling. Gotcha. Let's go see if the salesmen are still around. Ooh, or not, as the case may be. You know what? I think we might... We will finish. Let's finish. Let's go sell the bits we want to sell. Oh, head out into the rain. Why am I not getting wet in the rain? Maybe they turned it off while they work on it. Because if the wet symbol is going to give you an adverse, like a penalty, then they wouldn't want you getting a penalty just by waking up in a house that's not considered rainproof by the game. So they'll be fixing that. They're pretty good at like that. Let's sell some stuff. I got iron arrows and deep iron arrows, Duffy. Well, actually, here's some stuff you shouldn't hesitate to buy. Wait a minute. Let me just make sure I haven't sold anything I need, like my thing. Alright. Alright, let's go and visit the bank very quickly. I'd like to access my bank, please, because I want to put the other stuff. We're going to have to put the books away because I can't put them on a bookshelf. I'm not using my spell books. Oh, actually, I want to use my fireball, so we'll keep that out. Not using my copper mining pick. What am I using in my loadouts? I'm using my copper axe, okay. We were going to sell the arrows as well at one point, and I should have put those away too. Right, but we are now under. Stick Xavier's apple in there. The stinky leaf can go in. Let's put our these in so we don't lose them. I forgot to sell the extra fishing rod. We'll do that in a minute on the way back. I have bait, so we want to keep our bait on us. Quest items, furniture. Furniture, that's right. We're going to put all the furniture in the bank, just for the minute. Alright, wardrobe, crafting. Oh yeah, the snow was going in the crafting. We were going to sell the shells as well. All of this is all good. Weapons, all good. My brain keeps telling me something's missing from this, so no doubt I'll find out the hard way. That's that done. We're going to sell a spare fishing rod. Wait, we're getting there. Everything is nearly in order. I'm almost happy. Let me just celebrate by finding more stuff. Alright, you like weapons, but how do you feel about fishing? Excellent. Alright, that's done. Now we're going to change our respawn point, now that we're not getting wet in our own houses. Because that was really getting to me. We're going to wander. I'm so glad, actually. It's a relief. We're going to wander home. We're going to spend some time in our own home now. There's a nice change, right? Get off the turtle girl. And I think as the sun rises, we're going to go into our lovely, warm, cozy space. We're going to get some sleep. And guys, that is where I'm going to leave you. If you've enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.